All right, y'all. Part 2 time. In today's episode, we're going to take this here pinball machine. No, never mind. Gottlieb Garage. We're here. Tommy Sylvester. In this, my dog. All right, if my dog will shut up, I can maybe get through this one. Paragon Part 2. I'm gonna repin the connectors, install a new LISY MPU, the LISY LISY, LISY Bally Bally FA. It's an all-in-one Arduino-based plug-and-play MPU replacement, and I've heard good things. So, anyway. We'll also discover some new problems. Whoop, excuse me. So let's get into it. All right, I'm repinning J1 here on the Paragon, the big bad Paragon. And just wanted to show you the state of the pins when I pulled them out. Like, they would probably connect, but I just think that this needs to be switched. So here's the before, this and this combination, wrong gauge wire. So I lengthened those two that were short with some shrink tube. It's actually, I think this is like 20 and this is 18, but it's all I had, so it'll work. At least it's not smaller. So I'm getting all these into this connector here. And I already repinned all the bad ones that were in here. And where's my other connector? It's down the hole. Bust it out in a little bit and show you guys. But anyway, I'm gonna repin all these, and then pretty sure I gotta repin about every single one in here, so. All right, I got these both repinned. See my nice shiny pins in there. This bottom connector, I just replaced the burnt pins because the other ones were looking decent. And I started replacing pins on the connector here that's closest to the corrosion area of the MPU. I just wanted to show you the up close next to each other. Those are really tarnished. And there's two brand new ones right there, nice and shiny. So, I think that this J3 here is, actually let me see. Oh, I have the schematics on my phone. I'll have to look, but I think this is like returns or either switch returns or switch send or something like that. So anyway, just recording a quick one here to show you all my progress. I'll keep going. Okay, y'all. Got the Christmas presents wrapped. I repinned every connection, or every wire in here that needed it. Here's the evidence. So I can be proven guilty in court of repinning. I got rid of this. Right here, combo hatchet job. Extended the wires, they were short. New connector here. I reused the old connectors, but these are all repinned. All these are repinned. And these two and this are repinned. This had been repinned at some point recently. So I'm about to fire this bad boy up for the first time. I did put I had the old MPU and I just tried it out to see if repinning would fix anything, but it's pretty corroded and stuff, so I'm pretty sure that this board needs some repair. So, because this board is hecked. All right. So I didn't have, I took out the MPU and left nothing in, turned the game on, tested my voltages on the solenoid driver board and the rectifier board. Everything's correct. Got 5.28 volts DC regulated for my MPU, because this thing is very clear. No more than 5.4 volts. So I flipped through. I've never heard of this brand, but it was only like 150 bucks and the reviews seemed good, so I'm giving them a shot. $50 cheaper than the Alltech, and I bought an Alltech once and it was shorted. So I know that most Alltechs are totally fine, but I just thought I'd give them a shot. So really it has nothing to do with the one Alltech that I bought that was shorted. I think it was damaged in shipping. Anyway, I went to the game select thing. Where's it at? Here we go. Game list 2. I'm going Paragon free play. So just switch 7. It's going to be on. That's what I got going on here. Just number 7. I'm going to read through here and make sure there's no other settings I need to check for here. I know all these are game settings, so I'll check them out when I'll read through the literature here and see what I find out. I'm just reading here about the free play. It's saying you need to power cycle the game, add at least 1 credit. I want the game, I think I'm just going to do regular non-free play for now, just so I can make sure all the coin door switches work and all that stuff. So let's go to Paragon without free play. Boom. First 4 on, the last 4 off. All right. Can you see? 4 up, 4 down. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, so the game settings are just like the Stern Bally game settings. Okay, so I can use, I think, all this to tell me what switch needs to do what. So let me look over this and see what I want to do here first. Okay, I'm actually about to do it. Very anxious. I think I covered all my bases as far as making sure I don't blow up the new board. So I'm gonna watch for fuses blowing and any coils locking on. But yeah, it's all plugged in, ready to go. So I don't see any evidence of corrosion or damage on the lamp driver or the stern solenoid driver. It actually looks extremely clean, like it's been gone over. Caps are done. Back in there, all that stuff just looks nice and clean. So I'm gonna turn this damn thing on. Here we go. Let me turn this big light off so I can see if anything goes nuts. Oh man, I'm scared. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Holy shit. My displays are wigging out a little bit. But damn, this fucking thing works. It's in attract mode. And it reset the drop targets. Yeah! It's alive. Now I know it's worth. Oh, I got no sound. I did get no sound. And I'm not sure what that means. It's yellow. But I got full boot. Hell yeah. Very excited. I'll see what I can do about the display action. It's kind of freaky. Right. Hell yeah, dude. This thing is alive. I need to try to fire up a game, see what happens. I wonder why there's no sound. I don't like that there's no sound, but I can figure that out. All right, let me put it back together and see what, and we'll go from there. Here, stand on the Paragon, honey. That's the video I'm doing. Here. Key. Key. Meow. Honey. Meow. Okay, here's what I got. Game fires up, no sound. I have a hiss though. And when I adjust, it doesn't like the interference from my phone. Gotta get down, honey. I think the amp is okay because I got tons of hiss here. So it's not getting any signal to, or this isn't trying to make sound, I don't think. But and my number one display is wigging out pretty good, so I can't really tell if I'm getting points or not. But it starts a game. Just hit the start button. We zoom out here. Oh, my flippers aren't working now. Now they are. So weird. It did that earlier. Once it landed in a saucer, the flippers quit working. Right-handed. Okay. Okay, now see if the flippers work. No. So I got some stuff to figure out. How about now? Nothing. Maybe it thinks, no, I don't know, you know? Is it 3 balls? Yeah. Maybe it thought I drank, I don't know. Try another one here. Okay, I can, what's this 1,000 do? Display's not changing, I'm hitting all kinds of shit. $98.80, drop targets. Drain. Okay. So let me hit one of these drop targets. Okay, that changed. So the score is trying to think. It really doesn't like. Flippers work? No, flippers don't work. I think I'm on ball 2. Okay, yeah, just switched over to ball 3. Flippers are fine. Advanced bonus. It's maxed out. The 4 works. It's trying. It's like, oh, that's too much. You've got way too much bonus. It counted up the bonus. And that speaker is... What if I mess with the sustain? Nothing. Okay, so the first thing I'll do is probably like, this display looks good, even though I don't know what S590 means. Unless that digit is out. 5590 maybe is a high score. All right, well, I know this one looks like it works well, so I'll take this one and move it up to player 1. And move this one down here so I can see if everything's scoring and stuff. And then I'll do a dive on how to fix the sound. And also try to figure out why the flippers don't work after something lands in this saucer so far. But oh baby, I'm excited. These are so cupped. Can you see? I bet I could get the ball to just sit on there. Oh yeah. This one will be fun. All right, just troubleshooting around a little bit here. I swapped out 1 and 3 because I thought this one was good, but this one, all this one does is just stay on zeros. So it should be flashing 52,590. So this one's missing a digit. This one's missing segments. And this one was reading gibberish. And this one's stuck on zeros. So I'll figure it out. But I did notice some definite cracked solder joints here on the original first player display. So there's some more. I'll reflow. Whoa, there's a bad one. Yeah, there's a bunch. I'll reflow these, slap it back in number 1 there and see what happens. All right, I just reflowed the solder on the header pins, added a tiny little bit on each one. Let's see if that fixed the craziness on that. It was pretty cracked up, but we'll see. Okay. Still whack. Okay. What if I wiggle it? Does it do anything? It's slowly dying. Well, I'll have to do some research. All right, I didn't record an outro or conclude this one, so the end of part 2. I will, I'll get those displays fixed in the next one. You'll see. I'm proud of myself for the stuff I'm learning here. So anyway, I hope somebody else can figure out their problems with their machines along the way, and good times. So y'all have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.